Nothing will be restrained what they imagine to do.
Scientists researching the creation and growth of embryos have challenged 200 years of received wisdom by growing mice without using a fertilised egg. A landmark experiment at the University of Bath successfully produced healthy baby mice, bypassing completely the usual process of fertilisation.
Now, with this new breakthrough, I want to talk about it. It's called CRISPR-Cas9. What is it?
It is a technology that comes out of a basic science project, which maybe we'll discuss, that allows scientists to make very precise changes to the DNA of cells.
Nature's rules rewritten. For centuries, scientists have thought mammals like mice and humans can only be created when an egg is fertilized by a sperm, leading to an embryo. But now, in a groundbreaking experiment, they found they can bypass normal fertilization, only introducing sperm at a later stage. It's taken scientists closer to understanding the dramatic changes that give an embryo life.
One intriguing possibility is that this technique could be used on skin cells. Turn them into embryos, fertilize them with a sperm, and that will lead to a healthy child. That could allow women whose ovaries have been damaged by cancer treatment to start a family. It could also allow gay men to have their own genetic children without the involvement of a woman. These are distant possibilities for now, theoretical, with many hurdles yet to be overcome, but they are now being discussed.
By what criteria do we consider something to be genetically altered?
Well, this takes us to some of the ethical questions. When you talk about splicing microbes, when you talk about altering what's inside of us, it's not far from that to dealing with the very core creation of humanity.
Yeah.
Where do you see the red ethical lines, and where are we with that?
For me, one of the applications of this that I think raises concerns is the application in human embryos or human sperm or eggs. In other words, changes to DNA that could be inherited by future generations. That is, if you think about it, pretty profound. It means really altering human evolution.
The ethical waters get dark and deep here pretty quickly. For example, you and with those who work with you make this breakthrough with CRISPR. The information spreads worldwide. If somebody says, listen, what color eyes do you want on your next child? Or do you want your child to be tall, or what height do you want? What an important point it seems to me. That once something is discovered, it can't be undiscovered.
No.
Well, I guess one question is, it seems inevitable to me, a layperson, that while you can't do this at the moment, guarantee blue eyes if you want them, or a 6'5" person if you want it, you don't doubt that that day is coming.
Genesis chapter 11, verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime they had for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city, and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city, and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained.